Greetings, Commanders! My name is Eagle, and today we're yet again with another video of Kiss of War. I would like to firstly thank you guys so much for the support on the last two videos that I uploaded. Your support means a lot to me and it keeps me motivated on a daily basis. As you know, we are now in the official content creation team of Kiss of War. That means we'll be providing daily guides and tips and content for you guys to enjoy, to excel your gameplay and make you grow faster in the game. So in today's video, we're gonna provide you guys with 10 of the most common beginner's mistakes that you must avoid at all costs. If you are starting on a new server, this video is perfect for you so you can get the best head start and not make these mistakes like I did and most of the people do when they start on a new server. So let's get right into it. So the first thing that I would like to, the first mistake that I see most of the new players actually do is going here and spending all their resource boxes and packages, just spending everything they have to make their resources look something like this. So at this moment, of course, I'm holding back for these resources. And these resources that you see up there are basically only from the gathering that I do, and not from the boxes. I have saved a lot of resource boxes over here, as you can see, guys. My tip over here is to use these resource boxes only to your needs. So if you're trying to upgrade a new building, just use enough resource boxes to make your resources reach the minimum limit for the upgrading of the building, so that you do not become a target to bigger players in the server. This is very important for new players, and this is one of the ways that you can actually protect your base from getting plundered. Moving on to the next step, which is basically going to officers. Now I have a couple of things regarding officers. I see a lot of people making this same mistake, which is going by and leveling up all their officers at the same level. So as you guys can see, I'm right now between the mid to late game, and I still have some officers at around level 20, 24 over here, 30, 30. So this means that leveling up your officers, all of them together at the same time, doesn't help you a lot, because your troops in the beginning won't fill a full march, or even 2 full marches, let's say. So what you need to focus on is actually moving to the third tip, or the third mistake that is usually common as well, is not focusing on your main officers. So what you need to do is to focus on 2 main officers at the beginning of the game, level those 2 officers up, upgrade them, upgrade their skills, make sure that they are high level, because the higher their level is, the more troop capacity they can actually acquire. That means the more troops you can send out to battle, and the higher their skills are, the more damage you'll be able to deal in the battle. This will, leveling up too many officers at the beginning would leave you with 2 weak officers or 2 weak marches that will be easily run over by other players who focus more their training and leveling up on the officer experience on 2 main officers. So moving on to the fourth tip. So this tip is basically about officer badges. So it's specifically speaking about epic and legendary officer badges. So when you are trying to spend your officer badges on one specific officer, please make sure that this officer is actually an officer you want to upgrade, and make sure that you reach them, or that they reach a level where they are actually effective in the game. So for example, my Linda over here is already awakened. Technically, I have all my epic officers awakened. So let's take an example of a legendary officer. So for example, a legendary officer, for example, Grace. Grace is basically, I'm using her mainly for defense right now. I haven't used a single officer badge on Grace at this moment. I only get her from the daily boxes or daily chests, where you can get from over here, from the daily specials. So you can get easily grace tokens from over here, or badges. So what I need you guys to know is that when you are using those badges, make sure that you are not spreading them on all your officers and focusing on awakening one officer, because when you awaken one officer, their skills significantly get better. For example, you would gain here 300 damage multiplier when you awaken Linda. This makes Linda a beast in the field, so that make sure you awaken your officers first and then move on to another officer. Now, moving on to the fifth common mistake that I see a lot of people doing is basically upgrading the wrong skills first. So for example, let's say you got Doreen over here to this level at this point, and you have upgraded her second skill before you even upgrade her third skill. You maxed out her second, and then you didn't max out her first. This significantly lowers your officer's value and their fighting strength inside the combat, because usually the first active skill is the most important skill on officers. So this skill is 90% of the time you need to be focusing on it first before upgrading the other skills. This is an exception. There's only 2 exceptions actually in the game, is for the gatherers over here. So for the gatherers, you need to focus more to get their gathering skills up. Basically, the resource management for Marjorie, and for Jean, you need to get the gathering master maxed out first, and then you can max out the her other skills. It's very important if you are starting new. For example, if you look here, I maxed out Angelica's first skill first, and then I went for her third skill as the second in line. So make sure that you max out your officer's first skill first, and then go with the sequence that either I recommend in my videos or others' videos, or you can ask in the Discord as well. So this was the 5th tip. Going for the sixth tip of the day is basically when I first joined this server, I actually held back and I didn't join a guild right away, because I thought that I wanted to, have a great head start. So I was holding back a little bit, just waiting out to see which guild would appear at the top. So I wanted to join the top guild. And then I actually ended up creating my own guild, and now it's the second on the server. So, however, my recommendation to any new player joining a new server, just join any random guild that you see active at the beginning, because simply what you need in the beginning is to grow as fast as possible. And gaining those guild helps from the unit reserve center will help you significantly upgrade your buildings and research much faster when you are not in a guild and you're holding off like I did. So don't repeat this mistake after me, and always make sure you are in an active guild once you join the server. And it's fine if you were to switch out later on, if you didn't seem to really like the players that are in the guild, or this guild doesn't seem to fit your gameplay or style in the game. So you can always move to another guild in the server and settle over there. This was my 6th tip. Going to the 7th tip of the day, basically is doing the right activity at the wrong time. So let me give you an example. See over here, I have a research over here that needs 9 more days to actually finish. Now, waiting out, like I can speed this research up and finish it right now, but finishing it right now wouldn't be as valuable as if I have waited for an event to pop up. For example, I'm currently holding off for Martyrs Commander. When this event comes off, I want to pop this research up when the power day comes in, which is basically usually the 4th day of the event. So when the 4th day come, I will pop this. I will speed it up. Actually, it will be ready by the 4th day. So I think I have to speed it up by probably a couple of hours, and then it will be ready. But this would give me significant amount of power. So if we look over here, this research alone would give me 152k power. So that means it will be doubled in the power event. So I can get about 300k points just from this research. That is basically because I waited till that event. So as I say, always be patient when you are building and wait for events when you are trying to use your speed ups and use your resources extensively. Just make sure you are getting the best value for them. Moving on to the 8th tip of the day is basically do not, if you just started on the server, do not upgrade the first 6 researches in the economy, because simply you can get these researches from Operation Falcon over here. If you guys know what Operation Falcon is basically you put up a scan out there and then you can send out your scouts to scout that area, and you will get rewards and loot in it will give you like loot in the long run. So basically it will give you an advanced airdrop supply, such as these over here. You have 4 rarities: the normal, the medium, and the advanced, and the top airdrop supply. Each gives you more rewards depending on the rarity of each, and basically this is the best time, or actually the researches that you see over here: the food output, the steel output, the food gathering, and the steel gathering, as well as the construction speed. These will be updated automatically as you are doing the event and unlocking those chests. So basically, once you do the events, you will be gaining more points over here. So don't upgrade these researchers at the beginning, and focus more on the military researchers to unlock tier 2. And we saved the best for last. Basically, always make sure that all your queues are full. That means your building queue, your research queue, and your unit production queue. Always make sure you are popping off these on like all the time. I'm holding on a little bit right now for the building queue, because I have a lot of buildings that are already 25, and it's becoming so expensive to upgrade buildings. And there's another reason that I'm holding off, is basically because I want to upgrade all my buildings. I'm saving up some resources to upgrade all my buildings once the Mightiest Commander event comes in. And this is another tip for you guys. As I said, the one that I already mentioned before is to wait for the right moment to use all your resources. So you have to play the game smartly, but at the beginning, generally, you need all your buildings and research and unit production troops to be popping off all the time, all day long. So if you guys like these tips, please make sure you leave a comment to give me your feedback about how this video was. For now, let's open some boxes over here, some basic recruitment boxes and some elite recruitment boxes. I saved up a little bit for you guys so we can test our luck today. So I'm gonna go ahead and open all the basic boxes, see if we can get something interesting from them. So far, there's nothing interesting in them. A bit of resources over here, some stars and whatnot. But here comes the interesting part. I'm gonna actually open 6 one by one, and then I'm gonna open 20 at the same time. Let's see if we can get a full legendary commander out of these. So far, it's nothing. Just epics and blues. Epics and blues as well. Come on, we need something. Come on. All right. Right. Now, let's do this. Are you ready, guys? Let's go. Let's see if we can get something beautiful. Oh, yeah. We got Jessica. This is great. All right, guys. So as you can see here, we got a full Jessica badge on this video, which is kind of amazing. We got 2 legendary level 2 stars upgrades as well. We got a level 1 star upgrade. And this was actually, I'm so happy that we ended up with getting Jessica. This is I'm trying to upgrade her lately. She is basically my focus right now in like my next officer to upgrade, fully upgrade. So I'm happy that we got that. I would like to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you like these types of content. Thank you so much again, and have a good one.